Hi, welcome to Aviation and ATC Keep Educating Yourself series. This lecture is about initial approach segment. Initial approach segment commences at initial approach fix and ends at intermediate fix. Types of initial approach segment: VOR radial, NDB bearing, radar vector, reversal or restrike procedure, or descent and holding. More than one initial approach segment can be established. For example, DME procedures from different radials. Altitude in 100 feet increments. Tracks angle of intersection between initial and intermediate track should not exceed 70 degree. If the angle exceeds 70 degree, we need to provide a lead of 2 nautical miles. If the angle exceeds 120 degree, reversal procedure should be considered. DME arc, minimum radius 7 nautical mile, lead radial providing a distance of 2 nautical mile to facilitate turn. Lead radius is equals to tan inverse of 2 divided by radius of DME arc. Length is of no standard, width is of 10 nautical mile, descent gradient from 4 to 8%. So it starts from IF and ends at IF. Now we will discuss reversal initial approach segment procedure. So reversal procedures are used to establish the aircraft inbound on an intermediate or final approach track at the desired altitude. Reversal procedures are used when initial approach is commenced from a facility or a fix that is located on or near the aerodrome. A turn of more than 70 degree would be required at the IF, and radial bearing DR track or DME information is not available to assist in leading the turn on to intermediate track. A turn of more than 90 degree would be required at the IF. So under these conditions, reversal procedure is used. Reversal procedure comprises of an outbound track followed by a turning maneuver to reverse the direction onto the inbound track. There are two types of reversal procedures: base turn and other one is procedure turn. Starting point of a base turn shall be a facility. However, starting point of procedure turn shall be a facility or a fix. Reversal procedure may be preceded a holding pattern maneuver. Entry into a reversal procedure shall be from a track within plus minus 30 degree of the outbound track. For base turn, entry sector shall expanded to include reciprocal of inbound track. When entry is desired from tracks outside plus minus 30 degree of the outbound track, protected airspace must be provided to allow for the maneuver of the aircraft. Types of reversal procedure base turn consist of specified outbound track which is limited by time or radial or DME distance. Thereafter followed by a turn to intercept inbound track. The divergence between inbound and outbound track can be computed as follows. For true airspeed equals and less than 170 knots, it will be 36 divided by T, and where true airspeed is greater than 170, it will be 0.215 times of true airspeed divided by T, where T is the time in minutes specified for the outbound leg. There are two types of procedure turn: 45 degree, 180 degree, and the other one is 80/260 degree. Procedure turn 45 degree / 180 degree, a straight leg with track guidance limited by time or radial or DME distance. Thereafter a 45 degree turn, a straight leg without track guidance timed from the start of a turn as 1 minute for category NB and 1 minute 15 seconds for category C, D and E. A 180 turn in the opposite direction to intercept the inbound track. Procedure turn 80 degree / 260 degree. A straight leg with track guidance limited by time, radial or DME distance. Thereafter, a 80-degree turn. Thereafter, a 260 turn in the opposite direction to intercept the inbound track. Outbound time for the reversal procedure between 1 to 3 minutes, an increment of half minute. The timing may be varied in accordance with the category of aircraft and airspace constraints. Tolerance used in area constructions: wind 2H plus 47 knots, bank angle of 25. Outbound time tolerance will be plus minus 10 seconds. Pilot reaction time plus 6 seconds. Establishment of bank angle plus 5 seconds. And heading tolerance plus minus 5 degrees both sides. Pilot correction for wind effect. Pilot will make normal operational adjustment to contain the aircraft within the area. Secondary area width will be 2.5 nautical mile. Maximum descent in reverse procedure, and no descent is considered during turns while calculating maximum descents. Now we will discuss racetrack initial approach segment. Racetrack procedure is used when sufficient distance is not available in straight-in segment to accommodate required loss of altitude, and when entry into reversal procedure is not practicable to improve operational flexibility also. Racetrack procedure has same shape as that of holding pattern, but with different operating speeds and outbound timings. Inbound track of the racetrack patterns becomes intermediate or final approach segment of the approach procedure. Racetrack procedure starts at a fix or facility. Entry into racetrack procedure shall be similar to the entry procedure in holding pattern. Offset sector entry will limit the time on 30-degree offset track to 1 minute 30 seconds. Parallel entry will require establishment of inbound track before returning to facility. Outbound time 1 to 3 minutes to allow for increased descent requirement. In case of airspace constraint, to reduce the protection area associated with the racetrack procedure, reduction of maximum speed specified for the procedure, restricting use of procedure to specified categories of aircraft. We can restrict procedure entry to specified tracks only, use of DME or radial bearing to limit outbound track. So in this, maximum speed restricted to 170 knots IES.